I'm Zach, the best man. I'd like to start out by raising a toast to the bride and groom. Congratulations, Justin and Aaron. And, of course, to Justin and Aaron's parents, Jeff, Jody, Jerry, and Jackie. Before we've been through hell and back, I'm sure, raising these two. I mean, I wouldn't wish that on anyone. But your hard work is paid off because you have raised two of the finest people I've ever met. And I know you worked so hard to put this all together and make this day go as smooth as possible, so on behalf of everyone, thank you. And also thank everyone for showing up today. This is an amazing turnout, so cheers. It's funny, I went online and looked up like tips and advice on how to go about giving a best man speech, and their number one rule is don't drink before the speech. They're like, oh, no, you don't want to be up there in front of all the brides and grooms, family and friends, drunk, trying to give your speech. Yes, I do. I'm not going to be up here, so. We have a lot of stuff to do tonight, so I'm not going to try to take up too much of your time. But many of you know, Justin and I have been friends since I don't know how long, and when him and Aaron started dating, I didn't think too much of it. Justin's always been a good guy, you know, a very likable person. His heart's in the right place, even though his hairline isn't. And he's actually always kind of had a way with the ladies. They've always been attracted to his charm and sense of humor. So when I first met Aaron, I figured, just like any other girl. But when I first learned that Aaron was actually physically attracted to Justin, that's when I knew this girl was special. That's when I knew she was one of a kind and a perfect match for my friends. And they really are a perfect couple if you ever watch them, which I'm sure most of you have. It's amazing how they just click. And I think the reason Justin and Aaron match so perfectly is not just because they're in love, but they know how to love each other. You see, I used to think showing someone you love them was about taking them on romantic dates or surprising them with flowers and chocolate or buying them that gift they've always wanted. But over the years of seeing these two together, I've learned that loving someone is much more than that. They taught me that it's not about flowers and candlelight dinners. It's about moving to Rochester so you don't have to be apart while your girlfriend is going to college. It's about surprising them at work just to say hey. And it's about bursting through the bathroom door while they're on the toilet, taking a picture, and sending it as a mass text message to all your friends. Showing someone you love them isn't about Valentine's Day gifts and jewelry. It's about letting your boyfriend pursue his interests even though they consist of keeping an 18-foot python in the house. And it's about the smile that comes to your face when you see them in the yard as you're driving by. You turn to wave and suddenly a mailbox rips the side mirror off the car. Love isn't about long walks on the beach or romantic poetry. It's about buying a house for the two of you to share your lives in. And on the first day of moving in, getting down on one knee and telling them you want to be with them forever. Showing someone you love them isn't even about saying I love you. It's about taking the car out for a drive together with no particular destination. It's about singing your own little duets that you make up. And it's about getting caught in the back seat of the Taurus by your Uncle Louie. Justin and Aaron, you have taught me a lot about what it means to love and be loved, and hopefully someday I can find a girl who's dumb enough to be with me so I can actually apply it. So thank you. But before I sit back down, I'd like to leave you, Justin, with a little piece of advice that a very wise man once told me, and I think you'll find it very useful in your days to come. Happy wife, happy life. Congratulations.